Hello everyone, it's Nicole here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about my top 5 favorite non-variegated plants. I am a sucker of variegated plants, love everything with variegation. But these 5 plants are totally exceptions. And in this video, I'm not talking about any plants that have veiny leaves, splashy leaves, or any leaves that can get sun stressed. They are just green color, but they're so pretty. Anyways, if you're interested, please keep on watching. So the first one is ZZ plant. I have two. The left one is Raven ZZ and the right one is regular ZZ. I love them very much. I think they are so beautiful, especially this green one. Look at how lush this plant is. There are so many shoots here. You might see some like webbing thing here. It's not spider mite, it is spider webs. I am too lazy to clean it, and that's why you see it. And the leaves, some of the leaves might look very dusty, like here. Yeah, I'm not proud of it at all, but I love it very much. Look at the leaves. The leaves are very shiny. It is beautiful. I love to leave it outdoor for during the growing seasons, because the extra humidity and bright indirect sunlight really help the plants to promote more new growth. You might notice that some of the bottom leaves are dry and turning yellow. I want to share with you that this is very common for ZZ plants to do that, especially you have a larger one like mine. Usually like the thicker one, the thicker stems will suck up a lot of water, but the new shoots or the skinnier ones on the side might not get enough water as they need. So although ZZ plant does not need to be watered that often, but whenever I water my ZZ plants, especially during winter time, I always water the side, from the side to the center. Another question that I got from you guys is why there are some black marks on my ZZ stamp. I want to let you know that this is very normal, nothing to worry about. See, this one also has the black mark. This one also has it. This is very normal. ZZ plant naturally does it. I also have my Raven ZZs here. I got it from Costa Farms at Lowe's. When spring comes, I will definitely leave these two plants out there. I usually put some of my plants under my raised garden bed. It protects them from getting too much direct sunlight. Talking about gardening, I want to show you my new raised garden bed from Causeway. There are a lot of bunnies hanging out in my backyard, and during the growing seasons, they have one thing that they love to do: having a feast in my garden bed. After having a kid, I really don't have the time to monitor for bunnies, so a raised garden bed is perfect for me, and I don't have to bend my back to pick tomatoes and peppers anymore. And I love the raised garden bed from Causeway. If you don't know what Causeway is, they are an online retailer that offers thousands of products from furniture, outdoor supplies, kitchen gadgets, sporting goods to toys for kids. They have a lot of varieties, competitive prices, and fast delivery within 3 to 5 days. The raised garden bed that I got from them is so nice and very sturdy. Good quality as always. I cannot wait to plant my herbs and veggies in. If you're interested, definitely check out Causeway. I also have a 10% discount code for you. I'll put the information on screen and in the description box below. Alright, let's keep talking about my top 5 favorite green plants. So this is she. She's such a beautiful girl. Look at the dark green foliage. I really enjoy it. And yes, I am very lazy, so I did not really clean the leaves before I filmed this video. I probably should have, but anyways, this plant is very beautiful. So I had one small Macrophyllum plant last year, and I basically chop and prop. I really want this plant to grow like a very lush plant. So there are probably 4 cuttings here, and after 6 or 9 months of growth, look at that. There are a lot of new leaves. So you probably can tell the color difference, like this is a older leaf from the propagation, and this is definitely a newer leaf. It is lighter, it's not because this is a newer leaf, it's because it is closer to the window. So Syngonium, especially Macrophyllum and Chia Pansy, these two plants are very, very close to each other, and they don't like a lot of sunlight. If you want to keep the foliage dark green just like this one, you probably have to pull it back from the windows. And another thing that I want to mention is if you touch the leaves, it literally feels like leather. The foliage is on the thicker side, and I don't know, it feels so smooth and thick, and I like it. Look at this leaf. Oh gosh, I really enjoy this plant. I brought my chia pansy here. She looks very, very sad. But chia pansy and macrophyllum have the same texture leaves. And I love them both. They're so gorgeous, but chia pansy has more rounder and heart-shaped leaves. If you're looking for a beautiful syngonium, green syngonium, I would definitely say macrophyllum and chia pansy are my picks. The next one that I want to talk about is this beautiful Philodendron Burle Marx Fantasy. This plant is a little bit interesting because you can tell every single leaf is pointing down. This one I don't know why it's like flying, and then this leaf is also flying to the other direction. Look at that. Yeah, but this plant is so gorgeous. It is green, but look at that foliage. It also has some gray tone in the green, and I really, really enjoy it. And look at that pattern here. Can you tell? Like, oh, it's just so gorgeous. It's beautiful. This leaf is very, very big. Yeah, definitely bigger than my hand. If you're going to get this plant, make sure you give it a moss pole. I make a big mistake. So I basically using a bamboo stick. But look at this leaf. This leaf is not as big as this one. I'm going to give it a moss pole when I repot this plant, but I don't want to do it now because it is still in the middle of the winter. And for this plant, if you want the foliage to stay dark, you need to put it a little bit away from the windows. So this plant is also by my west facing windows. See, it is more yellow, but you can see the veins a little bit more clear. What do you think? Do you like this or do you like this? I think I prefer the darker foliage. This is the next plant, Philodendron silverzor. Look how silvery the foliage is. It is so gorgeous. Wow. Okay, I have a Ficus triangularis variegata. This is the green, and here is the green as well, but it definitely is a very silvery green color. I really enjoyed the color of the foliage. I think it's so pretty. But again, another mistake that I make is I did not give it a moss pole. So I started this plant from a 2-leaf cutting, and look at the stem here is very, very thin, but as it grows, it is very, very thick now. And there looks like there's a new leaf going to unfurl. And my baby is watching me film the video now. I really enjoy the color, and when the plant gets more mature, it really looks like a sword. I think this is so cool. I will put a picture on the screen so that you guys know what it looks like. And I'm so glad that this plant is getting more and more affordable now. A lot of people find it at their local big box stores for $5 or $10 for a 4-inch pot. I mean, this is such a good price. I paid way more than that for a 2-leaf cutting about 1.5 years ago. So, wow, this plant I think is so underrated, but it is so pretty. So pretty. I am going to pop and chop the spring and just make it fall apart and definitely give it a moss pole so that it can climb up and get me some mature leaves. Yeah, it's so cool, so beautiful. I had the narrow leaf form, but I feel like the narrow leaf form silver sword is way more green than silvery color. So if you're looking for very silvery silver sword, I strongly recommend to get the white leaf form. Just the one that I have. The last plant is Peperomia Incana, and this is my mama plant. I know it's not looking very hot. Some of the bottom leaves are turning yellow. I have no idea. I got this plant 3 years ago and it only has like one stem. But now look at it, it really branched out nicely. I'm not complaining, but I don't know why it's just not looking great. We potted it last summer. I didn't see any root rots, but yeah, it's just not growing that well. But one of the reasons why I really like this plant is the foliage. It is not just green color, it has the gray tone and it's super fuzzy. Can you tell? And both sides of the leaves are fuzzy. And it's very soft if you touch it. I love it. And the leaves are also thick, just like succulents. So I really like it. Yeah, it's super fuzzy. And it has beautiful heart shape. I did propagate it a few times. Look at that, I chop it right here. And this is one of the babies. It looks so nice. Wow, you really can tell the fuzz here. Super cute. I don't think this plant is a fast grower, but it is definitely very rewarding to watch it grow. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this plant. I probably will, again, pop and chop. I don't like the bottom parts. Yeah, they're turning yellow, so I probably would chop it up here, yeah. Make a few chops and hopefully the new baby plants will look better. And this plant is also flowering. I don't care much about the flowers. I probably should chop them because they suck up the energy from producing more leaves. Overall, I think this plant is super beautiful. And if you look at it from this angle, when the light hits the back of the foliage, it is super gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, I cannot stop touching the leaves. So cute. So these are my top 5 non-variegated plants. How about you? What are your top 5? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I might add some in my wish list. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell button to turn on notifications so that you will not miss out any of my future videos. I'm also active on Instagram and Facebook. Feel free to give me a follow if you want to see more plenty content or get to know me better. Alright, my name is Nicole. I will see you in my next one. Bye!